Pizza bar was dirt. I don't know what the fuck it is. I can't win in that bitch.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing.
Oh, let's go.
Here in week 4.
He giving me free chicken.
At the 6.
Okay, maybe not.
Take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Anybody fumbling over here? What's wrong with that boy? Let me stop before I fumble for real though.
Ready, break.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Snap.
On 1st and 10, Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 90 is a must.
Throwing Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Well, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Saquon Barkley.
Let's go. That glitch like a motherfucker, but let's go.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Ready? Double time. Double time.
Looking to throw. Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now.
I think that was
the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Nah, he was a man.
Extra point
That was
was
a
looking,
blitz
but
up
he
the
does
middle.
make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the
just showed
touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Nah.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Will he? Shit, I think I lost about 1
On
point.
first down, Newton. That's
Come
complete
on,
to his
McKinney.
receiver, McLaurin. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
A blitz. I'm coming. Oh, it's man.
Well, I think this is a free play for Newton.
For Newton? Who the fuck is outside?
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years,
big slow ass burning my cornerback.
Our team seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there.
It's supposed to be like a 76
they work
speed.
on it, and this time they're successful.
Ready? Fight to the 3.
Check, check. Watch what he's doing.
Gun.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And
Kyler.
Before he's brought down.
We call it the perfect play for that.
It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running, able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure that they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
It's going to be a long day.
From the red zone now, Newton.
I can't believe.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
You need better.
Here's Newton. And this is Latimer, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Let's see if we can stop it here. Okay, where he running?
To throw is Newton.
Let's go.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Yes, sir.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Newton. And that is going to be incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out.
He missed.
The Giants are going to get the football back.
DeAndre Baker out here capping up.
With a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Nah, you ain't know what I was doing. You forced me to do that. Big difference. No, I done ran up the middle like 4 times already.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
55. Watch the curve.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Jones. He's got Lewis. He's got the first down. And
let's go.
That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Dion Lewis. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Rosas True Blue on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Good hit, Mayo.
Across the 25, couple extra
Kind of
yards
slow
up to
getting
the
down that damn field, but good hit,
line.
Mayo.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right?
Good safety play. That's all I can ask
the
for.
ball game, and typically
Put
those
y'all
scripts
boys
go
on the
between
island,
12
y'all.
and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Geis going right. 10 yards on the pickup there, it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Gun. 54. Watch 54. Defense.
Newton. He gets it complete to Latimer.
Y'all in there.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Right there. 54. Right.
Newton now to throw. Thomas has
on,
got it
Carter.
complete. And they're
How
going to
you
have another
bumping when they
first
fall
down
so
as
far
the
behind?
tackle's made at the Giants' 15-yard
I can't believe he
line.
still threw it there. He trying to throw picks.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up 1st down, too.
Nah, you trying to throw that pick. I don't know why you went there. Yeah, cool.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run.
You were patient. That play was
them
over.
the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Cut. Express. Motion. 54. Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 2nd and 9. Newton.
And
This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James
Try me
Bradbury.
again.
Unfortunately for him, if
Disrespectful.
last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity.
And a big loss
Shit,
here
man.
as he's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Let's go.
Throwing on second and long. Jones eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it.
Danny Vick, let's go.
First down there on a pickup of 25.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. A first down run by Barkley unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Look at me. Zip bird.
90 is a mic. Watch the
Shoot.
On second and 11 now. Jones.
And press the wrong button.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Take your word on that.
Bring it. 8. 780. Switch.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Throwing is Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just
pig.
because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now Newton on third and goal. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love, the rookie from Notre Dame.
It wasn't open. I was guarding it the whole time.
At the closing stages of the first half.
The last play, yeah.
The Giants offense at the line,
I was breaking
ready to
on
begin
that
their
already,
next drive.
fam.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this
I already had his soul in my hand.
Probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Small. Rock it. 5.
Second and 2. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
That great ass, like he's supposed to. What was he supposed to do, man? Where the fuck is this player at? And why I can't get him in a play? Oh, they home. I threw it before he even broke on the route. Nigga was cooked. Timing perfect.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's what I do.
Now Jones, a final shot before break, and he's going to go down.
If I had my boy
Couldn't get
in,
a
I
throw
got that
off with
off.
the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead. And
Don't blame Madden. I'm over here out playing the fuck out of you right now.
And this will not be returnable. It's
Damn near everything's been user. What you mean?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Here we go.
Newton on first down. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On first and 10, Newton. And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Gun. 54. He's Craig. He's checking Craig.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And he will find his man on the outside. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field. So he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Second and 5 now. Newton. Throw left side, complete to Moss.
Let me switch early.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd down, it's Gibson, and he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down.
I'm lucky. That's what you yelling? Nigga, they let you bounce off of somebody and keep going. Like, shut up.
Now it's 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
I don't even know who the hell that made me jump over.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded at the 2.
Somebody else come get it, see what they got. I had to see. Shit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for the Giants. And even 70 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Jones. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them back.
You be praying Madden be saving you. You be praying Madden save your ass, man. That's all it is.
Here on 2nd and 13.
That's why you complain all game. Like, help me, Madden. Save my life.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there.
How many forced fumbles he had last season?
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Back to throw. Jones.
Let's go.
Flush to his right.
Well, you ran the wrong way.
Intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
Trying to act like he really did something. My tight end ran in when I told him to run down.
Comes to an end. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Let's go.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away
and
incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing again. Newton got an open man. It's Harmon. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Catch is made, it's Harmon.
They gave you that.
The gain of 19 and picking up the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep
You just
firing.
took a chance, bro. They spared you.
Now Newton on first down.
Look at you. Sitting there looking stupid.
Escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop
was
him,
open
and
as
that will
fuck.
go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Nigga was wide open. Corner route. Burnt everybody.
Now it's Newton. Flushed out right. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a
Trying to
third
get
down.
you in there.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Newton.
told you,
finds
bro.
McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. On first down, it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check 15, check 15. Slam, slam, slam. Gun, gun.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield
Let go.
stripe.
Let go. Let go. Let go.
The run in the past, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties?
Let go.
They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they
Ran
threw
your
it
lineman
or
in
if
front
they're
of you,
trying to
ran
run it.
around
I
and
don't
got the
think we've
tackle.
ever
What's up? What
awarded
you
an
mean I ain't do
MVU,
shit?
most valuable unit,
What
but
else
you're
you
right,
want
it
me
might
to
go to
do?
them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Here's Newton. And Latimer's got it. And past the 35,
Sound
he'll be
good.
dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup
Sound
of
good.
18. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check three. 20.
From the gun, here's Newton.
Let's go.
And,
Stupid
a crusher
ass.
there as it's intercepted.
Stupid ass.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 10.
Nah, you should have logged it, bro. You gotta learn the right
It's
pass.
a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Could have logged, could have touched
That's
pass.
the
Nah,
story of
this
the
nigga
game.
beat.
They've been suffocating all
Talking about he
game
too slow.
long on
Nah, that's
defense.
dumb.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it
You
not
had-
just by
you had, like,
out-athleting
3
them,
steps in
which
front
is
of them.
often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This one taken from the 7.
Okay.
And it'll be
Let's
a
go. Who the fuck is that that just
terrific
took
return
off?
here as he gets it down
need to get
all
more
the
tip.
way inside
Special
the
team.
30.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. His throw incomplete. The intended target was the rookie Terry McLaurin.
That was just a bad
And
throw.
that'll bring up 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now a desperation throw deep
Oh!
downfield.
Oh.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The chance of
You run
wasting
into the
this great
opposite
starting
direction
field
and slung
position.
that bitch.
A real threat. This is 3rd and long.
8. Great.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Can't
Let's
fire.
go.
He lost the football. It's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing
They
to,
had to,
having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Jones, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. This is Barkley.
Ooh.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Woo! Let's get it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hey, Wahoo!
Jones now throwing on 4th down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. One last throw here for Newton. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that